You know, you hear love conquers all, and you think it's a regular love story. I learned more about these two. I learned more about my brother than I thought I knew. But the love that these two shared from being in distance was so incredible. The letters that they wrote, they weren't regular love letters. They were teaching, they were sharing, uplifting each other, you know, or me, I miss you, this and that. No, they shared. She would get a book, send them the book, they read the book, both, and then they write about what they read and shared it. This book is not just a love book. Well, I understand because I understand what real love is. This book should be a course, because they talked about some things that just was mind-blowing. Mind, sociology, this and that. They saved each other's lives. I never forget when she first went to see him, and we discovered she had cancer. For the Lord used me from the technology to establish the means for them to communicate. I'm so blessed that he did, because it saved her life. He was right there. She saved his life. This book is based on every letter they wrote to up to
time to find the lawyer.
Till we found the lawyer. And there's another book coming. That's already read. If you haven't bought this book, you're missing out. When I finally read the book, it gave me more energy and a boost to continue this fight. And I don't know if you knew that. And it was a flag that the Lord said he's coming home. Because what these two wrote between each other, I've never seen. And I know a lot of people have passed over this book, but now that my brother and her husband is home, you got to read this book. You want to know what love is? Read this book. Loved ones who have loved ones locked up in the system, read this book. I would say it's the first step. You want our help? Read this book. It is the ticket to help you. Without it, we can't repeat everything that we've done and what they've done. Read the book. Now I want to say this now, Vandy, they need to read the book. Because they didn't know. You read the book, it'll help you. And then we can help you. They both discovered each other. They both discovered their lives. They looked through their past. They looked at society. They looked at history of society, of the city that they both came out of. It was amazing. It's a history. It's amazing.
Coming out of which city?
Tulsa. If you read the book, they give you a beginning of the riots, race riots back in Tulsa. The start of it. What she went through when they met. You want success, you want God to bless you, well, to come through for you, you want his help, you need to read this book. And you see it wasn't easy. We almost lost her. You know, there was no other person that God could send And she's my rock to come through. They're soulmates. My brother needed her. She needed him. I couldn't compare to the love they have for each other. And that love is what God is trying to tell us, how we need to love one another. She is his soulmate. You read this book, the classroom that they both were in, my brother stood up and said, I love Vandy. And you look at today, I had no clue. I didn't even know her.
Yeah.
And to do what I did to expose about Lenny's situation and plead for help, and she was all these years looking for Lenny, it was amazing. Read this book and get ready to read the other. Don't read the next one without reading this one. But I'm putting it out right now. If you haven't read this book, don't contact me. You have to sacrifice to gain something bigger than what you ever think would ever happen. They sacrificed. I sacrificed. This book is bigger than a love story. This book gives history. It breaks down what is really going on. It's one of the best books I've read. Talk about the love and sacrifice of one another, to give true history and true facts, to uplift and educate one another, to keep each other living from a distance. It's all here. So if it's possible, two soulmates exist. It's here. And they're together. I don't know much more proof you need. But thank God for using me, being that vessel to make it possible. Because I saw it all. I witnessed it all. And that's why nothing is more powerful than his love and his faith. Read this book. It'll change your life. And to see them together, it's the greatest thing I can ask for. Because they deserve one another. And he knew it. And he made it possible. Get the book. That's all I have to say.